chapter number 12, page number 236, last paragraph. In the meanwhile, the no changers carried on quite constructive work. Symbolic of this work were hundreds of ashrams that came up all over the country, where young men and women promoted charkha and khadi and worked among the lower caste and tribal people. Hundreds of national schools and colleges came up where young persons were trained in a non colonial ideological framework. Moreover, constructive workers served as the backbone of civil disobedience movement as their active organizers. While the Surajists and the No Changers worked on their separate ways, there was no basic difference between the two. And because they kept on best of terms and recognized each other's anti-imperialistic character, they could readily unite later when the time was ripe for a new national struggle. Meanwhile, the nationalist movement and the Swarajist suffered another grievous blow in death of C.R. Das, popularly known as Deshbandhu, in June 1925. As non-cooperation movement petered out and people felt frustrated, communalism reared its ugly head. The communal elements took advantage of the situation to propagate their views, and after 1923, the country was repeatedly plunged into communal riots. The Muslim League and the Hindu Mahasabha, which was founded in December 1917, once again became active. The result was that the growing feeling that all people were Indians first received a setback. Even the Swarajist party, whose main leaders Motilal Nehru and Das were staunch nationalists, was split by communalism. A group known as responsivists, including Madan Mohan Malviya, Lala Lajpat Rai, and N.C. Kelkar, offered cooperation to the government so that the so-called Hindu interests might be safeguarded. They accused Motilal Nehru of letting down Hindus, of being anti-Hindu, of favoring cow slaughter, and of eating beef. The Muslim communalists were no less active in fighting for the loaves and fishes of office. Gandhiji, who had repeatedly asserted that Hindu-Muslim unity must be our creed for all time and under all circumstances, tried to intervene and improve the situation. In September 1924, he went on a 21 days fast at Delhi in Maulana Muhammad Ali's house to do penance for the inhumanity revealed in the communal rites. But his efforts were of little avail. The situation in country appeared to be dark indeed. There were several political apathy. Gandhi was living in retirement, the Swarajists were split, communalism was flourishing. Gandhiji wrote in May 1927, "My only hope lies in prayer and answer to prayer." But behind the senses, forces of national upsurge had been growing. When in November 1927 the announcement of the formation of Simon Commission came, India again emerged from darkness and entered a new era of political struggle. Thank you everyone. That was the end of chapter number 12, Struggle for Swaraj, part 1 from 1919 to 1927. In the next video, we'll start with the next chapter that happens to be the last chapter of the book, chapter number 13. That is part 2 of Struggle for Swaraj. Stay tuned. All the best. Do share and subscribe the channel for more such videos and keep supporting us. Thank you everyone.